Hi, this is Professor CC19, here today with the introduction for Event 4 of the 2018 Summer Marble Algolympics, the relay race. But before we get in to look at this event, we're going to take a look at the overall standings. Now, I was cutting it close at the end of the third event, golf, in showing you the stats for that event and the overall standings, so I didn't get into it in very much detail. That's why I'm doing it right here. So, after Event 3 Golf, the Orators, like I said before, hold a 1-point lead at the top of the standings with 45 over Team Transparent, which is kind of a surprise so far in these Algolympic games. They're in second with 44. The Azure Royals, who started these games in third place, getting bronze in the first event, then fell to 8th, are back up to third, getting gold in golf. They have 41. Aside from those three teams, there are only 4 others that have been able to break 30 so far. That would be Jacks, Jokers, and Icers that are tied at 32 in 4th, and the Minter Greens and Black Knights, who are tied in 6th place with 31 points. Everyone else below that is somewhere below the 30-point mark. And that begins with the end of the top half, Team Neon at 26. Yellowfellas have fallen a few spots, finishing in 14th in the last event. Fireballs have also, they are tied at 25. Team Moonglow has actually risen a couple spots, I think. They have 19 points. They're in 11th. Brownies have risen a couple more spots. They were sitting in 15th before. They now have 17 points. But really, the disappointment so far is Strawberry Streamers. Very low score. 1 point after 3 events. 15th, 16th, 16th. They really need to pick up the pace in these games. Crimson Crusaders, which started out in 7th in the first event, have fallen all the way to 15th. They have 13 points. But really, if you can see the difference here, Strawberry Streamers is 12 points behind, next to last place. So they have a big gap that they need to make up. Alright, that's our overall standings. Minter Greens, Azure Royals, they're the ones that jumped up big time after the last event. Minter Greens from 12th up to 6th. The ones that really fell, Yellowfellas, Fireballs, and Strawberry Streamers remaining at the bottom. Alright, now it's time to take a look at event number 4, the relay race. Now this is going to be a tournament in a style very similar, or actually no, it's exactly the same style as Event 1 Plinko Tournament. So, the rules are, 4 marbles run, the top 2 advance to the semifinals, 4 quarterfinal heats will determine our semifinalists, with the 3rd place finishers going to the 3rd place Consolation, and the 4th place finishers going to the 4th place Consolation to determine those sets of 4 to the bottom of the lineup. Then in the semifinals, the winners and runners-up of the 2 semifinal heats, so the top 2 move on to the finals, and the bottom 2 from the semifinal heats move on to the consolation race for the losers of the semifinals. It'll determine 5th through 8th, and top 4 compete for those top 4 spots in one final race. So, simple style, same as Event 1. Let's take a look at the course they're going to be running. So I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to focus on only one instead of all 4, but they're all perfectly identical. What happens is the marble gets bounced around in here. When I press a key on my keyboard, all 4 of these will release at the same time. The marble will go down this first funnel. And when they run the first funnel, and when they successfully make it through the hole, they hit this block, and they will be held here. They cannot continue any further, but they will release their next teammate to run down the second bowl. Once they successfully make it through, they'll run down the ramp and nudge their 3rd teammate, the 3rd in the lineup for the team, to go through this final stretch. And this balance will tip down a little bit. They won't be able to proceed any further. The 3rd one handles the final leg, going down these 2 tube systems all the way to the bottom. Alright, once they reach the bottom here, they will touch the teleporter, and that will teleport them to the finish compartment, and that'll tell us the order of our 4 marbles in the race. So, it's that simple. All 4 of these are designed to be exactly the same. They get bounced around a little bit in these starting compartments, so no 2 races will be the same. I'm going to go here and have a little example. I'm going to hit the play button. I'll show you what happens here. I'm going to press the key on my keyboard. As you can see, all of them disappear at the same time. And yes, I did bring back the nondescript green marbles for this example race. The green marbles might be getting a team of their own next year. Oh, hold on a sec. I have to go back here. Everything you see is raw footage. That's why you're seeing these mistakes. I forgot to adjust it so that this marble was killer, and so it didn't work to continue on with the course. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. I guess you can consider that a blooper. But that's the amazing thing. Everything is raw footage. There's no editing, so you really get to see and hear everything. Alright, there we go. Now that that marble is killer, it can remove that block and release the teammate. Alright, getting close to that hole. You'll see the third step in this process. It tips down, it sends off the third and final runner. Not all 4 members of the team are running in this race, and they will go all the way down through this tube system, which probably should be the most competitive section. This whole thing is going to be pretty fun, exciting race, but yeah, you get the idea. It'll go all the way down through to the bottom. So that is how this course is going to work. And yes, I will not have to go back and adjust things during the actual race for Event 4. I'm going to fix that mistake. Okay, well, that is Event 4. That is the course, that's how it's going to work, and that is the style of racing. Quick note here, I'm going to turn my attention down to this block, which has all our teams and all the team members, because I'm not really going to have to tell you very much when it comes to this event in the lineup. The top 3 members of each team have decided to run on this relay course, so they're leaving out the back marbles for all our teams, so only the top 3 will run, 3 out of the 4. For Team Transparent, that means Transparent Red, Transparent Yellow, Transparent Green, Minter Greens, Cool Mint, Peppermint, Spearmint, Icers, Frost, Chill, and Blizzard, Brownies, Fudgy, Cookie, and Cakey. Probably one of my favorite teams, only because how delicious that sounds. Fireballs, Fire, Flame, and Ignite, Black Knights, Dark Shadow, and Gloomy. Team Neon, O, P, and E. Doesn't spell anything unless you have the N, but N is not running today. Azure Royals, King, Queen, and Prince. The Royalty. Ultraviolets, Purple, Violet, and Lavender. Team Moonglow, Full, Shine, and Crescent. Crimson Crusaders, Voyager, Conqueror, Leader. Strawberry Streamers, probably, their decision here running their strongest 3, just like everyone, probably means the most to them. Upstream, Headstream, and Mainstream. Raiders, on target, on the ball. Good thing he's in this race. He is their speedy marble, and on the money. Jack's Jokers, Prank, Wit, and Parody. Grayscales, Sketch, Drawing, and Art. And the Yellow Fellas, Fella, Fellow, and Feller. Very alliterative marbles. Alright, so that's the lineup. Top 3 will run for each team. You see all the complete teams right here, and top 3 will be running. Anyway, that's the gist of Event 4. It will be coming out later today, at least it will be if you are watching this right now. If you want to find out who reigns supreme in the relay race event, tune in to watch it. If you want to see an amazing tournament, tune in to see the rest of the Algolympics. If you like what I do, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.